Just like fish needs water, we need to know we're loved. And when we don't know that God loves us, we're just like the fish out of water. And I got to tell you that this is what most teenagers in America, most teenagers in the world are like. They don't really know that God loves them. And they're like a fish out of water until they dive into the ocean of God's love. They're just like, and they're doing drugs, and they're sleeping around, and they're on the ball team, and they're the cheerleading squad, but they're like, because they've maybe heard about God's love, but they've never experienced it. They've never been submerged in it. And so, like a fish out of water, maybe that's you tonight. Maybe you feel like you've heard, oh yeah, whatever, God loves me. But are you hanging out, choking for life, desperate, gasping for breath, gasping for love? You know, this thing called love, this like we crave this thing since we're little, when we're just little children. We crave it. We want it. We think about it. In fact, love songs, you know, are that's the most popular topic for songs. Whatever style of music, it's talking about a guy-girl relationship, whatever. Love stories, dramas, movies. How many have ever seen a romantic comedy movie? Let me see. How many have ever cried during a romantic comedy movie? How many guys have ever cried during a romantic comedy? Yeah, I knew there were one or two in Texas. And so check it out. In fact, yell out the name of your favorite love story or romantic movie, or yell it out real quick. In fact, if you want to, text me the name of your favorite love story, your favorite movie, and I'll read out some of them. Just text the screen, the number on the screen, and they'll send them to me. And how many have ever had your heart broken before? But you see, it doesn't matter, because we're still so interested in this thing called love. We sing about it, we read about it, watch movies about it. Since the time we're really young, even when you're 4 and 5 years old, people start going, do you love him? Is he your boyfriend? All that kind of stuff. And this is the deal. Check this out. The Bible says God is love. God is what? Love. God is what? Love. Please note, he doesn't have love. He's made out of it. It's his very essence. You get close to God, you get loved. You can't help it. You try to run away from God, you're running away from love. He's trying to catch you. In fact, the day you were born, you had a bullseye painted on you, and God's been aiming his love right at that bullseye from the very first day you came out of your mom's womb. And this thing called, this craving that we have, we sing about, we watch movies about, really we're like a fish out of water until we meet God and get loved by the guy who invented love. And it's, isn't it interesting? Check this out. That God made us with a craving that the only way it can be filled is with him. He's made out of the only thing that can fill it up. And until you do, you're just like the fish going, God is love and he loves us. And when you don't know that, well, you get broken on the inside. 4 different ways, real quick, that a young person, a child, gets broken that doesn't know their parents love them. First of all, do we have any babies? Anybody bring a baby here? We got a little baby right here. Can I borrow your baby for just a minute? I won't put him in the water, I promise. Hey, how you doing? Come here. Look at this little guy. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? What's your name? What's his name?
Malachi.
Malachi, what a great name. Check out the polka dots, huh? Hey, how you doing? Now, one thing that a baby needs, from the very first time they come out and into this world, they need to know that they're loved, right? And when even children, like this small, just little tiny ones, when they don't know, one of the first things that can happen to them, they call it a failure to thrive syndrome. That is, like little babies that are never picked up and kissed on and loved on. You can tell this guy's loved on, right, mom, dad? But little ones that, like, for example, they're in orphanages or hospitals and they never really get much attention. This failure to thrive, check it out. They stop having hunger. They don't even want to eat anymore. They stop smiling. Nothing's wrong with them physically. Some of them stop growing physically. They don't grow any larger or longer. Some of them actually die. for no physical reason, nothing wrong with them. There's no sickness. They've just not been loved. That's how deeply we need to know we're loved.